Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 4, and today we're returning with two massive games with our Canaries as we take on Millwall away at the Den in the FA Cup third round, plus a huge relegation 6-pointer away at Villa Park against Aston Villa. Before we play the games though, shall Norwich been getting on off camera? And I'll do my best to be a bit more upbeat today. I sounded fucking depressed in the last episode, didn't I? But I guess you couldn't blame me based on what was going on. Of course, in the last episode, we had back-to-back defeats against Brighton and Sheffield United. I thought we were quite unlucky in both of those games. Didn't really get the rub of the green, and I played 4 games off camera. And as you can see, following the loss streak there, we did bounce back with our second away win of the season away against Bournemouth by a goal to 0. We were clinging on to a 0-0 in this game, and I would have been totally fine with it. Bournemouth putting in wave after wave after wave of attack towards the end of the game, and in the 94th minute I would have satisfied for the goalless draw, but Ben Godfrey delivered a deep cross to the back stick, and Buendia said it in the last episode, if we're to stay up this season it all depends on Buendia staying fit. Gives us the game winner, and I went fucking ballistic. I would have been fine with a 0-0. We claimed all 3 right to death, but following that back-to-back defeats, including the Boxing Day fixture away at the Emirates Stadium where we lost by 2-1 against Arsenal. Really unlucky in this game though. As you can see, Lacazette gave him the lead. Ida then levelled things for us, his second goal of the season, both goals coming away from against a big club, so this guy loves the big games. And we had a goal disallowed in this game from VAR, and Saka's game winner came after a deflected through ball, so I thought we were really unlucky not to leave the Emirates with a point in that game. And following out a 2-1 home loss to Chelsea in the final game of 2019, I feel the weakened side for this game due to a lot of fixture congestion, and the Burnley game on the weekend was going to be more important for us. Barkley scored the first, Mount scored a cracker to make it 2-0, and Norwich did get his first goal of the season, connected with a Cantwell cross right before the hour, but beside it was a consolation. And our final game off camera, I was going to play it on camera, but I'm glad I didn't. It was a boring goalless draw at home to Burnley. So yeah, as you can see, the run has been very tough since the start of November when we had back-to-back wins. Just a 1 win in, is that 10 games there? Very poor indeed, and 8 defeats in this run as well. That's why right now in the Premier League, as you can see, we are still above the relegation zone, but we are getting caught up pretty slowly. I mean, we're getting caught up slowly. Right now, as you can see, we've got 18 points. We're 4 points clear of Newcastle in 18th place. However, Watford have 2 games in hand on us right now. If they win them both, they'll leapfrog us and we'll drop down to 16th place. Long way to go, but yeah, it's very worrying. And of course, the January window has now opened as well. We are 4 days into the transfer window and nothing has happened just yet. The only signings we've made are staff members, so yeah, nothing to report just yet. And again, as you can see, our budget right now is just 1.3 mil. I don't think we'll sign anyone in January. If we do get someone, it'll most likely be a loan deal, and yeah, I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, first game today is going to be against my team, Millwall, away at the Den in the FA Cup third round. A reminder, Delia this season wants us to reach the 5th round minimum. And of course, Millwall away at the Den, always a tough team. They've had so many cup sets over the years, Millwall, as we know. And actually, you know, when I showed them in the last episode, they were in really poor form. How typical is it that directly after the draw, they've picked it up? They're now up to 15th place in the table. And as you can see, they're actually on, I think it's an 8-game unbeaten run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-game unbeaten run regards to the championship. Now up to 15th place in the table. How typical is that? They were playing poorly, and now they're the best team in terms of current form in the championship. Just typical, right? So away at the Den, going to be a tough one this. A cup set could well be on the card. So heading into the game, we're going to line up in our 4-2-3-1 control possession style system. Thank you to everyone that had given me tactic suggestions in the last episode and on Twitter as well. I have tried some different systems, including gegenpress and vertical tiki-taka as well, but this is the system so far that's wielded our wins throughout the campaign. And right now, as you can see on the injury report, everyone is fully fit. This won't last long for our Norwich team, and Ralph Farman is going to play his first game since coming back from that hip injury. So this will be our team. We've got Farman in goal, about for Oliveira, Grant Hanley, Closer and Sam Byron, with Tribal and Fernandez through the middle. Further forward, Hernandez on the left, Buendia on the right, and Steve Mann supports Timu Puki. And on the bench, McGovern, Zimmerman, Aarons, Teti, Rook, Dembele, and Josip Dermic as well. So first game, a cup set could be on the cards here at the Den. Let's hope not. Come on, you Canaries. Also, real briefly as well, some of you guys have been asking me why the goal replays lag in this series. It is unfortunately a problem that I'll always have when playing on this system. I use an iMac and it's a 2012 edition, so the graphic capability is really poor and it just can't handle the frame rate really. So yeah, that should explain that. But I play on 2D. Oh, Timu! Come on, bro. I play on 2D for the most part. It's just the replays that will lag. But Timu! Jesus, man, we have had so many good chances created this season in the Premier League, and we've missed so many one-on-ones. If we had a clinical finisher in this team, I guarantee we would have a lot more points on the board. Gift presented to us, and Timu turned it down. And now Mason Bennett gets around his man, and Farman makes the save at his near post. Yeah, that should have been 1-0. Honestly, I tell you, man, we have created a lot of chances this season, and I hate to make excuses, but genuinely, I feel like I've been quite unlucky with the start we've had to the season. I don't think it's a tactical problem. I just think our finishing is really poor. Look at the fitness of our players right now compared to the Lions. We do have a much fitter and healthier side. So what I'm going to do to the boys right now, actually, is actually lower the tempo as much as I can. Keep it on the ground as well, and sort of lull them to sleep. And then in the second half, as they continue to get more tired and worn out, I'm going to up the tempo and speed the pace of the game up. As Sean Williams heads over that free kick. Corner for the Canaries. Buendia is going to take it. Hernandez. Yes! First goal of the season for Onel Hernandez. And our player of the season thus far gets the assist as well. Manchester United have dropped the interest on Buendia, and I'm so glad they have. I am not going to sell this guy regardless of the transfer fee. We need to keep him here. He's our best player, and he set up the opening goal. 1-0 Norwich. Hernandez with his first of the year. And a chance right before the break for a second goal here for Norwich, and that would be huge. Fernandez on the ball. He's going to pop it out wide to Hernandez. Lovely ball. Pookie! Oh, good save by Bartman, and turn behind for a corner. Still 1-0. Played some good football in this first half, though. Should really be leading by more than one. So, second half begins. We still lead by a goal. No change to the personnel or tactics as of yet. The Lions are going to come out roaring in the second half. I know that for sure, but if we can just kill the atmosphere here at the end, that's the key for me. Keep it low, the tempo that is, and keep the ball on the ground as well. And don't give Millwall easy chances as Jed Wallace picks it up and rolls it through. And oh, what a chance for Bob Varson. Oh, and Farm made a brilliant save. What a stop. Thought Bod was going to get a goal there and put the Lions back on level terms. Excellent save by the German. How we have missed him in this poor run in the Premier League. I don't think we would have lost all those games had Farmer been between the sticks. I still think he's our best goalkeeper here. Sean on the ball, back to Pierce, sends it line. It should be cut out, but it's not. Wallace wins it in the end. Hanley gives it straight to Ben Thompson. And Thompson slides through Jed. Oh, side netting. We have got away with 2 golden chances for the hosts here. Still leading by a goal. Can we hang on? Corner for Norwich. Buendia's going to take it, whips it in. Oh, same connection as in the first half. Easy save, still 1-0. And one thing I certainly don't want is a cup replay. That's the last thing we need right now is Jed Wallace. Goes down the right, across the far post. Bennett's header. Straight at Farman. We're hanging on in there. Now the equaliser is on the cards, no doubt about it. As we still lead by a single goal. Fernandez gets it back for us. And back to closer. And don't do anything silly, lads. Come on, just keep the ball. As Dermich is through. Oh, fantastic save. How has there only been 1 goal here? No. You just know it's going to come. Ben Thompson. Oh, for fuck's sake. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Ben Thompson. He's one of our own. Cross to the far post. It was coming. Did he fist that ball in there? It didn't seem like he volleyed it. Millwall have got the leveller. And they're going to force a replay. He is onside. He's kept onside by Byram. Thompson turns in the deep cross. Can't believe it. 1-1, and we've thrown it away at the very death. Hanley wide the post. Replay at Carrow Road. Fuck me. Millwall's unbeaten run is extended, and it comes at our expense, courtesy of Thompson's late equalising goal. 1-1 the final score. I will say we were unlucky because we played good football, just didn't finish the chances we had. And again, I hate to make excuses, but honestly, I don't even think it's my tactics that are that bad right now. We're actually playing really good football and playing well. We're just not getting the rub of the green, and we're not taking our chances either. 1-1, we got a replay. Last thing we needed was a cup replay, but we've got one. That'll come directly after the Aston Villa game and before Liverpool away at Anfield as well. Bloody hell. So, 4th round draw, and if we do make it through, we'll have Southampton away from home on the south coast. Oh, I don't believe it. I just saw as I was advancing through the week that Watford have just beaten Spurs away from home. I mean, they've got the 2 games in hand. They've already won one of them, and that was away at Spurs. I'll tell you, man, we are going to be in the bottom 3 not before long. Honestly, in the next episode, we are going to be in 19th place. I can just see it. We've had so many games where we just haven't had the rubber to green this season. So many disallowed goals in our games, so many games we've played well, just haven't taken our chances. Honestly, I do hate to make excuses, but I just don't think we've been getting the results we deserve this season based on our football. But that is football. It's a cruel mistress, and we still love it regardless. So, second and final game of today's episode. It's a huge relegation 6-pointer, made even more huge now by Watford's win on Wednesday night, as we did take on Aston Villa away from home. Cannot afford to lose this game. Otherwise, well, all the teams will have a game in hand on us. Watford will have 2 more games in hand, and we'll also be down to 16th place. Got to get at least a point in this game, and I want all 3 in our third away win this season. Come on, you Canaries. So 4-2-3-1 Watson, because we're playing well with this system. It is encouraging. We're just not getting the wins. But Farman's going to be in goal. We'll have a back four of Oliveira, Handler, Godfrey, and Aarons with Tribal and Fernandes through the middle. Hernandez, who scored on the weekend, on the left. Buendia on the right, and Duda supports Pukki up top. And on the bench, Krul, Zimmerman, Byram, Vrankic, Stephen Cantwell, and Adam Ida as well. Second and final game, massive, absolutely huge. Come on, you Canaries. Can't lose this one. I don't think Jack Grealish is in the Aston Villa team, actually. I just quickly went past their lineup, and I'm not sure if he was in the team. Perhaps he's gone. Grealish is gone. Where's he gone? Oh, he's at Manchester City. How very interesting indeed. He must have just gone in this January window, yeah. I was going to say, he was playing for Villa in the first half of the season, so well, that does fill me with a bit of confidence heading to tonight's game. As we know, Grealish is Aston Villa's talisman. Now he's gone. Big opportunity tonight. Come on, you Canaries. Will I ever win a game on camera? I don't think so. I mean, eventually, you'd like to think so. But it might be a game in the Championship. As Aston Villa had the first chance of the game, it seems. Trezeguet is tackled by Max Aarons. And Aarons tries to get away and finds Buendia down the right. Buendia. Come on. Oh, just wide. I'm telling you, man, it's all Buendia. He's the only reason we'll stay up in this division. If Buendia goes down injured, we are relegated. Simple as that. Samata gets round Grant Hanley and crosses Trezeguet's header. Just wide, still goalless. I've been quite disappointed with my starting fullbacks this year in Jamal Lewis and Max Aarons. I must say, I think Oliveira's done better than Lewis. I think Byram has actually done better than Aarons this year. And that's annoying as well, because they're 2 really good young talents. But that's just how it is right now. Still half an hour in. Still 0-0. I'll take this result. I'll take it. Corner for Villa, though. As Danny Drinkwater crosses. Header just wide. It's coming. Won't be long before they take the lead. They're playing some good football and stretching us out a lot in this first half too. Across the far post. Trezeguet beaten away by Farm. And it's all Aston Villa right now. I think at the current pace we're on this season, West Ham are definitely going down. I still think Newcastle can pull themselves out of it. Watford definitely can, because of the games they've got in hand. And then the question is, are we worse than Aston Villa and Southampton? And I would say, based on form, unfortunately, yes, as Buendia is in behind the back line, but slices it wide the post. Get chances, just don't take them. Decent start to the second half, though, as Buendia's shot is saved by Reina. Keep this coming, and we could get an opener. Really, my biggest concern, though, is just we don't take these chances. You know, it's, oh, Godfrey is robbed. And oh, Farman bails us out. Big let off for Ben Godfrey. Oh, here we go. Stoppage time. 3 minutes allocated. And no, not again. Not again. Oh, Buendia, well done. Big tackle. Just hoof it long, mate. Hoof it long. But Villa get it back. One final chance. Tyrone Mings striding forward. Ooh, a whisker wide. Well, I will take it. It's a clean sheet and a goalless draw away at Villa Park in a relegation 6-pointer. And yeah, I'll take that draw. I would have taken it heading into the game, and I'll take it come the final whistle as well. It does mean we played one more game more than most teams around us, and Watford have 2 games in hand as well. But right now we're in 15th place, and again, considering where I thought we'd be at the start of the season, we're doing better than I anticipated as well. The problem for us, though, is goals. Only 22 scored in 22 games. At the moment, we just can't finish the chances we get, and that is a big concern. But that will end today's episode of the Football Manager series, guys. So big thank you for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and after 3 straight draws, we will return in the next episode with games against Bournemouth at home and Sheffield United away, 2 informed teams perhaps, or maybe gather even more pace. Yeah, let's do that. Let's come out with Brighton at home and Wolves away at Molineux as well. Have a great day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode in my Football Manager series very soon.